making his final tune-up before game 1 of the playoffs. 30-second start. He's taken his turn in the rotation every time he's been asked, and he's been ready. He's second in American League in strikeouts. He's 5th in innings pitched. 20 quality starts, 4.6 on the WAR. Is 5th among starting pitchers. Fielding independent pitching is 6th. He's near the top of almost all the pitching categories. He has been tremendous, and he's been a great addition to this staff.
There's Noda, left-handed hitter.
And Noda does what he does all the time. That's get on base.
So Geloff, he was 0 for 4 last night.
Zach Geloff with a crisp base hit into left field. And the A's, maybe something started early here on Lopez.
Lopez's start right out of the All-Star break in Oakland, 5 2/3 innings, couple of home runs, 7 earned runs. You can argue it was his worst start of the year.
2 on, nobody out. Here's Seth Brown.
There's strike 3. 1 away.
Now Brent Rooker 2 for 4 last night for the A's.
Another strikeout. 2 down with 2 on. And now Blade. Back to Lopez. Wonderful job pitching out of a jam in the first inning as the A's leave 2 aboard.
Joey Estes, all of 21 years old, getting his second start at the major league level this year. Very impressive last time out. Love his confidence in his application.
And here's Julian.
A high blast to right. And it took 1 pitch for the Twins to get on the board. His 15th home run and his 7th to the pole side.
And that's knowing your own strength right there. That ball landed on the top of the dock right there, bounced out of here. That might have been a tough single. That ball stayed in the ballpark, but either way, that ball's out of here.
Swing and a miss. There's the hard breaking ball. So Lopez strikes out the side. He has fanned 5 through 2. Twins back at it, bottom 2, leading 1-0 on your home for Twins baseball.
Here's Kyle Farmer hitting 8th.
RBI chance for Farmer.
Dumped down the right field line, chased by Brown, and a diving catch. The ball rolls free, and Castro will score. It looked like Brown had it, and it rolled out of his glove. We'll hope that he's not hurt. Injured himself in the diving attempt. Watch the feet. Right there. Yep.
That kind of clipped it on the way up. If you've done it, you know what it feels like.
Well, Seth Brown is going to stay in this game and tough it out.
And Estes, after the Twins had scored their 2nd run, strikes out Vasquez and Julian.
Butler moves to 3rd. Good job by Noda moving the runner over. 2 down, and that will bring up Seth Brown.
And that's driven back up the middle by Seth Brown. Oakland is on the board. They trail 2-1. To your point, Judy, don't wait around.
Seth Brown is an outstanding fastball hitter, and he jumped all over that bad boy.
Down by a run for Brent Rooker.
Tapper in front of Polanco. Gloves, flips. Safe at first. Solano dug it out. But Rooker hustling down the line got an infield hit, at least before the Twins' possible challenge.
Glove and base, right? There's usually 2 things. When it hits the ground, then goes in the glove and the base. That's, I think, a lot of times we see those plays that are close at first base go one way or the other, and Rooker's walking off. I think he expects to be called out here.
Call is overturned. The runner is out. Minnesota will retain their challenge.
No strikeouts in the 3rd inning, and the A's got a run, but it's still 2-1 Twins.
J.J. Bleday up for a 2nd time.
Called 3rd strike, and strikeout number 6 for Lopez. Just 1 strikeout in the inning, but a 1-2-3 inning, and Lopez and the Twins still lead by 1. So a double, now a single, tying run 90 feet away for Zach Geloff.
Like that's going to be the end of Pablo's day.
Theobar comes in out of the bullpen.
And there's the strikeout.
Big strikeout.
We'll get a pinch hitter. Diaz is going to come up.
That is a fair ball, and the A's have tied the game. Butler is home. Noda streaking to 3rd base. They'll put the brakes on there. Into 2nd, delivering another pinch hit. His 9th of the year. Aledmys Diaz, and we're knotted at 2 apiece.
And here's Rooker.
Just out in a shallow right, and it's going to drop. It drops in front of Kepler, and the A's score 2 runs. And the A's have a 4-2 lead. Brent Rooker fights one off to shallow right, and it lands on the grass in Minneapolis. And Vasquez aboard with a leadoff single.
And that'll bring up Julian.
Noda picks it clean. There's 1. Allen back to 1st. A little jumping around the bag there, and the play made by Geloff.
Just a Noda good play. The ball was scalded, fielded very cleanly. Don't be surprised if this guy is not a Gold Glove contender if his career continues to a path that it is. We've been fortunate enough to have some very good first basemen here in Oakland.
Polanco will shift gears, so back from the left side. Polanco down to a knee, and there is the shutdown inning, Preston, and the A's still lead by 2.
And here's Max Kepler.
And Kepler goes the other way to get his 3rd hit of the night. Pulled 2 of them down the right field line, slashed that one to left.
2 outs. Batter now is going to be Jeffers. Hit high in the air, left field. Get up. Get up. Get up and out of here. Jeffers has tied it up on an 0-2 breaking ball. Got all of that off the ribbon board up there in the home run porch. 4-4 tie.
Joan Duran pitching to the A's in the 7th inning. He comes out of the pen in the 7th and strikes out the side. We're still tied at 4.
Strikes out the side, does so impressively. Noda, Geloff, Diaz all strike out.
So the go-ahead run now 90 feet away for Minnesota. And here comes Solano. Comebacker right back to Ursack. Goes to second for 1. Nice grab by Ursack, and they turn 2, and they keep Minnesota off the board. The wingspan of Geloff pays a price, and it goes 1, 4, 3.
Ruiz is on base. We'll see how Keuchel handles that, being a lefty.
There he goes. Pitches inside. Vasquez's throw. They got him. Not the easiest pitch for Vasquez to handle, but he threw a strike.
Well, this is as quick a release as we've seen all year from Vasquez. Got it. He's always had a quick exchange, but this ball tailing into the runner. Julian does a nice job of somehow holding on to this ball.
I'm going to check and see. I think they're going to come out and check on Julian here. And Julian's smiling, so whatever this is, Julian thinks is completely unnecessary. So Kepler 3 for 3 will try to be the first left-handed batter to get a hit against Jimenez. Driven to the gap. He's got a 4-hit night and is the first left-handed batter to get a hit against Jimenez all year long.
Trevor Larnach, the kid from the East Bay, is going to pitch hit for Luplo.
A high fly, right field. Going back, Ruiz. That ball is off the wall. Stevenson held at second. Will round third and come home. And Larnach doesn't know where the ball is. He'll hold up with a double. And the Twins take the lead.
Staying back on this. Watch this ball off the wall. Ruiz loses it. It's coming down right there. Hits him in the back. And
Stevenson scoring easily. The Twins have the lead. Driven to right. And deep enough to score Larnach from third base. And the Twins have at least 2 in the 8th inning. The tying run now is aboard.
And so Griffin Jack's being asked to come in and get the last out of this ball game.
Allen at second, Perez at first, and Zach Geloff. Last chance for the A's.
Got it. Look it. Fastballs were 95, 95, but the last one was 97 to end the game.
Nice comeback win. Some clutch hitting, some clutch pitch hitting.